Hello again, everyone. I'm Nesbitt, you're the People of Skyrim. Sorry, I've just sort of disappeared and come back. There was something going on my stream. Um, okay, I think it's picking up now. Okay. All right, everyone, I'm back. Okay, so hello again, everyone. This is now the Skyrim Nexus mod pack, part 26, the test of Falskaar. So we're going to go in game. We're going to test Falskaar. Let's get Skyrim loaded up. I've added um, the Forgotten City to this playthrough. It shouldn't hurt because it's an interior cell. It doesn't clash with TPOSC, so it should be good. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If you're listening, okay. I think everything's set up right, but this stuff can be temperamental sometimes, and I can make mistakes. So it looks as if it's going okay. I'll just wait for that to do that. Bear with me a sec, folks. I just want to check everything's okay. Right, that's informed them. Soundy sound. Okay, I can hear. Okay, I'm just going to turn that up a little bit for my game, just a little bit. Okay, so let me recap where we left off last, just very quickly. Okay, we tested Worm's Tooth. I tested it 3 times locally, and I had no issues. Okay, I suspect my my meltdown, my mental meltdown when I was playing the game, and the fact that I used a console command and a few other things. Oh, and even those objects that didn't render properly rendered fine out of the stream. So I think, as I've said before, and I said in a previous stream, I'm running a full-on, no hose barred, mod pack here, 4K textures, all the rest of it. I'm running 2 screens at a native resolution of 1080p and all the rest of it. So I'm asking a lot of the graphics card. And I did say a couple of streams ago, if I get a crash, I will honestly make sure, there's no issues outside of the stream. And I did suspect that now and again, the stream might suffer just due to everything that I'm running and that I'm asking of the graphics card. Now, when I left yesterday, I did 2 other separate tests and I had no issues. Worm's Tooth was fine. And I spent the best part of the rest of that yesterday checking Worm's Tooth. It doesn't have any references with TPOSC, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm quite sure it's good. No problems there. And all the other small little issues we had over the past 25, 26 streams have been sorted. So now let's get on to Falskaar and in-game. Now I've got Falskaar loaded up and the original patches. Okay, I am aware there's another series of patches done, but I haven't used those because I've never ever played with those. So I'm just going to stick with the official Falskaar bug fixes and the official mod. And again, I did a little test. Just going to remove that. And we're going to go back to the very beginning. Okay, I just wanted to get the initial feeling of the game again and remember some things. We don't want to be at Echo Deep Mine yet either. Bear with me a sec. Just outside it. Delete that. Oh, that's right, I remember. Okay, let's start here. Now, oh Christ, I'll have to go back further. Bear with me. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Bear with me, folks. Here we go. Is this it? I might have to go back even further. This might be very annoying because, yeah. Oh God, when did I load that up? Okay, we're going to have to go with it and hope it doesn't affect it because I'll explain to you in a sec, all right? So we're going to load this up. The comprehensive fixes I removed, and I'm going to tell you why. I did some testing before I came in today because I always like to test locally and get a feel when I'm not streaming and get a feel of what's going on and what I might face, any issues, stuff like that. Now, I loaded up the comprehensive bug fixes and I got through the gate, right? And I got to, hey, Michael, morning, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. And I got to let's just get into the cave and get going, all right? And I'll tell you what happened. And I've always used Falskaar in the official bug fixes and I've never had any problems. It's been buggy occasionally, but I could always complete the games, all right? And I saw those other bug fixes, the comprehensive bug fixes, and I thought, okay, so I loaded those up and I gave them the overwrite of the previous bug fixes. So I loaded both sets of bug fixes. Oh, hold on. But what I did was give the comprehensive the overwrite priority. Now I've just been in game with Falskaar and I've done all this and I tested it in a private stream, and the guy didn't go to the cave. The guy that's supposed to take us to the cave to help his friend tried to leave the area, and the quest didn't advance properly. And I've never had that before, and I've played Falskaar a lot in my time. So I removed the comprehensive bug fixes, okay? And I've stuck with the original Falskaar bug fixes and just Falskaar. And we'll see what happens now. And if I have more problems, I'll just investigate it. But like I say, Falskaar is a separate island. It should in no way clashes with TPOSC or any other mod I got loaded, alright? So we're going to, as long as it progresses fine, we'll just carry on with this playthrough. And I hope it does, because I've you know, so what I'm saying is I've removed those comprehensive. I've never had any problems before with Falskaar. And I'll investigate technically that later when I get out of stream what might have happened there. Okay, so yeah, the comprehensive bug fix is the latest update by, I can't remember the name of the author, I've removed because the quest didn't advance properly. So we're going to try again, and we'll hopefully, oh shit, what happened? Oh, hello. Oh, what you got there? A rug? A rug, sorry, a cloak. I'll have that. And I'll try to stay calm today, because yesterday I had a bit of a mare with Worm's Tooth. It's quite a funny stream. I had so much going on, so much in my head in that, and parts of that quest that I've done so many times before I just struggled with. There was like a 5-minute period I just had a bit of a meltdown. So I just did a console command code and cheated, and you know, we saw some, probably it's what affected it as well, and I did some other stuff that wasn't within the setup of the mod, as in, you know, I found solutions that to problems that weren't sort of prescribed by the mod, if you like. So, and we had a little CDT, but like I say, none of that replicated outside of the stream. So I, again, you know, 3 playthroughs outside of the stream, full playthroughs with no issues. I think I'll take it, you know, that was my stupidity, and again, probably just the pressure of everything that I'm running when I'm streaming as well. So yeah, so I mean, but again, if anyone picks up on anything when the mod pack's released, let me know and I'll fix it. But besides in stream, you know, I've only had a few small issues and none of them have been major. Random question: does TPOSC Ultra Dungeons like Complete does? It has the same traps, but a lot less. I think what I'm saying is, if I remember rightly, I removed a lot of the interior dungeons, so it has some, but not many. It still has it still has Oostengrav, which means you need a patch for Dungeons Revisited, if that's what you're thinking. Yeah. Do I need anything here? No, I don't. No. So yeah, Michael, it does. It does. It would. So again, for some mods, it would need a small patch for. Yeah. Okay, so let me concentrate. So yeah, a lot going on, but the mod packs are coming. It's coming along really nicely. Now today, I posted a patch for Skyrim 3D trees. There's actually nothing wrong with Skyrim 3D trees, so it's just in terms of reducing the amount of trees, for, you know, in the rift, in those key areas where I found a reduction on the frames per second. So it's about performance. You know, I'm running a lot of quality textures with an EMB, with a high preset EMB, with, you know, lots of particles and stuff like that. Lots of other mods, 4K mods. I mean, in some areas of this mod pack collection, there was some loss and drops in frames per second around those key areas. You all know what the Rift can be like when you're running a lot of high-end stuff. So what I did was I released a patch today just for standalone, and TPOSC, the TPOSC 3D trees patch will be updated soon, along with all the other patches when the mod pack is released, which will be soon, because I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing at the moment. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that's happened today as well. Let's move forward. Let's get through this, because I really want to see what's going to happen now. I'm a bit anxious. I'm hoping it's just going to play, because I just want to be able to play this now and not have to come out of the stream or really do any research right now, that is. Like I say, with a bit of luck, maybe I just did something wrong with those patches. So as I said, I'm just sticking with Falskaar and the original bug fixes, and hopefully everything's going to work absolutely fine. I mean, like I say, it should do. There's no reason, you know, that it shouldn't, because there's no conflict with any other mod. Falskaar is an independent island, and you know, unless there's something I'm really unaware of, and I don't think there is. Let's get rid of him. Okay. Don't need anything there. We're just going to go to this guy again. I think it was this guy. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's just read his diary, I guess, that for the hell of it. Just so I can slow down a bit. Excuse me. Okay. All right, folks, here we go then. Let's get this underway, and hopefully we can just play the thing and there'll be no issues. I mean, again, really what I should have done, I mean, the fact that the actual mod wasn't activated, Falskaar wasn't already running, I should be able to move those fixes of that other patch without any negative effects. What I'm saying is, because there's scripts and quests involved, if I'd started this quest, right, there's no way I could have removed those fixes. And hopefully it's not going to be an issue, okay? But as I came back on my saves, of course, before the mod was started, it should be okay. But again, everything that's tested online is doubly tested, you know, locally, offline. So, and the mod pack will be uploaded once I'm happy with everything. Okay, so Touchwood, come on, let's get going. Excuse me.
You there? Did you just come through that portal? But if you just came through that, then that would make you the traveler, wouldn't it?
I hope you can all hear okay as well. Let me know if you can. I mean the game here, as well as the volume on my vocals.
You didn't bother to find out where that thing went before you jumped in, did you? You're in Falskaar. I'm going to assume you're from Skyrim, and you somehow managed to get the portal working. My job would dictate that I arrest you right here and now. However, I'm in the middle of something important right now. If you give me a hand with it, afterwards you're free to go.
Hello, Jack. Louding. Cool, you're up late, aren't you? Nice to see you, though. Loud and clear. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
I assume that since he isn't in here, he's in the nearby cave.
I want to say as well, if anyone knows, right, I've got a question. When I scroll, right, if I scroll back and forth, when I can, on my wheel or my mouse, which takes me from first to third person view, stuff like that, right? My second screen, the screen that I look at the comments, you know, and all the rest on, sort of scrolls with it as well. Now, it shouldn't be doing that as far as I'm concerned. I just wondered if anyone knew anything about that, or if there's anything I can do to stop that happening, because I'm just sort of thinking, if I'm scrolling in and out of first and third person mode, or second person, or whatever you call it, surely my second screen shouldn't be reacting. And if it is that putting a stress on the card, or is it doing something that it shouldn't be doing that could cause, you know, unnecessary stress, or cause issues where, you know, that might cause crashes all with the game? I just wondered if anyone knew anything about that, okay? Because again, streaming and streaming on a second screen is a new thing to me. Everything works really well. It's just that little thing. So yeah, if anyone knows any better or has any experience of working with two screens, yeah, and how they work, let me know. So yeah, I just wondered about that. Like, you know, if I scroll in and out, my second screen the YouTube back end with all the comments scrolls up and down, and it shouldn't really do that. Yeah. I don't think it should anyway. Okay, this is different. Let's follow him then. This looks different. Right. Ah, now this is different, folks. Yeah, that's okay, Michael. This is different. Right, when I was testing before I come online, welcome to Falskaar, I didn't have the quest come up. So those secondary load of patches that I loaded up obviously clash with the first load. So I'll have to investigate that. But just be aware of that then, okay? Because I didn't have this. The quest didn't come up. I couldn't, nothing happened. So this looks promising. Okay, good. Let's follow him. Okay, thank God for that. I was, Okay, right. I'm going to go a bit because you're just going to stop, aren't you? And hopefully now this will all work well. So, okay, so watch out for that. I don't know if anyone has experience with that new lot of Falskaar patches that's out. The comprehensive patch, I think it was called, because, like I say, I loaded that second lot up and it just didn't work well with the original. So maybe I did something wrong there. But now we seem to be moving okay, so that's good. So hopefully when we get to Amber Hold, he's going to lead me down to the cave. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, it's something I need to investigate. I think, there's... What time of day is it? Can I move it forward? Oh, I better not do that, because...
Let's keep moving.
Brilliant. Okay. This feels a lot different. I take it he's going to follow me. He is. Oh, thank God for that. All right, I can relax now, folks. Okay, so there was something serious, and I was a bit worried as well, because I saved the game, but like, doesn't matter. I'm waffling. It doesn't matter. It all looks good. It's okay. Let's just get on with it. So yeah, I'll investigate that for my own peace of mind as well, to see if I did something wrong there, and also to inform you guys and girls if I find anything about the conf.
Is that all you got? Shows them to obey the law.
If there's anything I could pass on that can help you, or if there's any, it might have just been my own stupidity. Perhaps I shouldn't have loaded. Perhaps I didn't read the mod right, and I shouldn't have loaded the original Falskaar, and I should have just loaded the comprehensive bug fixes. But I thought they did. I sort of checked the packages of both as well as reading, and I was aware that they did do slightly different things. So I thought it was best to load both up, let the most recent overwrite the first. And like I said, that might have been a mistake on my part. Might be nothing wrong with the mod, just, my stupidity there in that regard. And, just didn't pick up on something. So, what's going on here? Okay, so, yeah, so we'll see. I'll investigate that further. But thank God we're running nicely now, so that's good. Oh, hello. I thought I'd got all you lot. Down you go. So, yeah. So yeah, I hope you have a good day today, Jack, because I know you're getting into your evening now. You'll be eating your tea, I expect, or you would have already ate your tea. And Michael, you too, wherever you are in the world. I hope you've had a good day, or you have a good day.
Get me out of here. The switch to open the cage is on the wall over there. I have.
Where's the switch? Oh, there it is. I remember.
What is it? Are you all right?
Oh, he's going to do it, isn't he? That's
The
right.
bandits, they're working for Ingvar. I overheard them talking. They're searching for something. That's why they kidnapped me.
What are they searching for? What could you possibly know?
They wanted to know about some key, and when they found I didn't know anything, they were enraged. They were deciding what to do with me when you two showed up. Thank the divines for that.
I like this mod. This mod, Worm's Tooth. Oh, and of course, I've just remembered, we still have Vigilant to try out as well. And someone's just asked me to look at Death Consumes All as well. So I said I'd look at that. And if that's not too big, I'll patch for that as well. It wasn't a bad night.
It's imperative that he knows. He may also have a reward for you for delivering.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, mate. I hope you enjoy your holds. Yeah. I've actually had quite a stressy sort of holiday so far. It always happens. It's like when I'm in the US, 9 a.m. for me. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Yeah, UK for me, guys, as you know, anyway. So, but we always, you know, there's these patterns that come with family life, or with my family anyway. And like when there's these new breaks of school, you know, it's like it's like everybody's adjusting to the fact that we're all together, you know, for the weeks and whatever. So it takes about 4 or 5 days to everybody to start settling in to the holiday mentality, and our boy being around. Where am I going? Our boy being around all the time, and the missus being around, and same. So okay, all right. So that's not so bad then. It's getting on, but what day is it today? It's a Saturday, isn't it? Is it a Saturday? I think it's a Saturday. Yeah, so it's the weekend for you, basically. Or do you work on Sundays as well? I know some people do. Okay, let's get some light on this subject. Should I? No, let's just use a torch and follow this guy, because he's got to open up the gate for me, isn't he? See if I can get up to the gate. I can see stuff all. It's really dark. But that's okay. It'll brighten up at different times, I'm sure. Where's the gate? Can't see stuff. Just follow the arrow. Okay, all right. I used to do shifts like that. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, welcome to Falskaar. Yeah. I didn't mind it, mate.
Someone dug up the grave of Rengar's father and stole his prized creation.
I can just take my earpiece out while I'm talking, because I'm just gonna save that. Yeah, I've worked nights. You know, I worked 3 off, and worked 3 days on. 4 days off. That was nice. I used to really like that, but it used to be really intense. The 3 days. Done shift work, 12-hour shifts. You know, shift work, night work, day work. Used to like the night work, but now getting older, I sort of like getting to bed relatively early. Well, because of family now. This was before, you know, I had me son and everything. So obviously when you have a kid, you know, you want to do things a bit differently. But yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind, you know, intense 3 or 4 days working and three days off or 4 days off. It was good money back in the days when I did that as well. That was having a fiberglass factory, stuff like that. I've done all sorts in my time. You know, so but yeah, that was good money as well. Yeah. Anyway, let me focus what I'm doing. Sunday's my day off. Don't need to... Yeah. Okay, guys, let's concentrate. I'm going to not forward the time so we can see what the hell we're doing, because it's really dark. Again, you see, it's another thing I've got to check with the EMB preset, because we're using an oh, that's nice. We're using an odor mod, right? And even though the EMB will take effect or whatever as well, his weather settings will be very different. And I'm not quite sure how that all affects it, because it's an island, so he would have set his own weather patterns. So it needs to be tested as well. That needs to be tested for this EMB. Let's go through to the day. And it gets darker just before dawn, because the aurora disappears. It's raining, but hey, let's see if we can... Okay, we accept the rain, at least everyone can see. Okay, so I'll save there then, just in case we have any issues. And I'm not going to run too hard. I think I'm going to amble, because I really like Falskaar. One of the things I liked about Falskaar, where I find Worm's Tooth, because of the dungeons, more intense, I actually found Falskaar more relaxing. I said in the other stream as well, I love Skyrim and I love many different components of it, but the dungeons I always find do my head in a bit. It's the movement sometimes as well. It's not so much that it's just that sort of movement you get in the dungeons, and sometimes you can't see where the stuff you're going, and depending on where I'm at, sometimes I really enjoy it, sometimes I don't. It's one of those funny ones with me. And like yesterday in the stream, I enjoyed a lot of it, but there was bits I certainly didn't. I got quite distressed with it. It was quite funny, actually. But it's again, you know, I mean, now where am I going? I always used to love running across this there's a big river. This is it. Because when I get there, it's like Hadfar at Riverwood, because, you know, Alexander basically copies very much, well, like a lot of mod authors do, the sort of presets that's already with the game. It feels very heavy around here, actually. I'm going to tell you now, I need to move some trees in Falskaar if people use this preset, because like I've just done for the Rift area, you know, we got the same environment basically. So if I suddenly crash, you're going to know why. Okay, because I can feel it. It's pulling. This is heavy. I can feel it. I should have thought about that actually. So I'm going to have to reduce some of the trees. Let's look at my frame rates. Let's just see, because that will tell me a lot. Yeah, now when I removed a few trees, it was holding at 59 steady in Skyrim in the Rift area. Okay, there was a TPOSC patch for 3D trees coming when the mod pack comes out, and there's a new individual patch for people who run high-end setups that I put out today for 3D trees, which just removes some trees in key areas, okay, to reduce that stress on the cards, because it's heavy. It is heavy. 3D trees is a big mod, and it's fine without an EMB. But when I'm running an EMB as well, especially streaming, it shows. It really does show. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to take a breath a minute. Because Christ, and I've run out of drink. Okay, let's get my earpiece and I can hear what's going on. Yeah, so I'm going to have to, in my patch for the mod collection, I'm going to have to edit. I'm just thinking I will do a separate patch. Oh, should I? I'll think about that. I might do both. I'll think about it. But there will be a patch for Falskaar and 3D trees, because there's so many of them. And, you know, I'll test locally as well. If I get no issues locally, I won't bother. But, because, you know, I mean, but in this stream, there's definitely there was serious pull coming into the village. So, you know, if the game crashes, you know why. Because, you know, there's definitely a performance hit here. Not so bad but coming into that village. Let's face the other way a minute. There you go, you see. Huge. Now, I was getting maybe another 7 frames in the rifting area. Lost, that is. And I removed a few trees strategically in certain areas. And I got my 59 frames per second back. So it really does make a difference, I tell you. Okay, let's get on with this.
By the divines. Micaias, is that you?
I was being held in Brittle Run Cave, but the guard and someone else found me and got me out.
Well, by all means, go inside. Have a drink and get some rest.
Actually, I think I'd like to stay out here and do some work with you. It'll be good for me.
Of course. Grab a hammer.
Now, what am I doing?
It's great to have
I'm going to the Jarls, okay. Okay, let's get to the Jarls. I didn't need to stand and watch that. But I was just enjoying it, actually. Bear with me, folks. I may drift a bit. Bandit Outlaw? Well, if you're a Bandit Outlaw, why aren't you attacking me? Alright, well, let's just see what happens, shall we? Now, am I going to get grief from the guard? What's he just doing stand there? If he's a bandit outlaw, I suppose he could be passing through, but I don't ever recall seeing that. Let's see what the guard does.
What is it now?
Nothing. Fine. Okay, let's carry on then, folks. I must check that comprehensive mod pack. Comprehensive bug fixes. Because I haven't played Falskaar for years, okay? So, you know, I'm learning here. Relearning, if you like, about Falskaar. And I'll play it with the different patches as well, and I'll work things out, okay? For myself and if for anyone else that might need some help or, you know, want to hear another opinion on them.
You will grow up to be a great warrior. I am sure of it.
But only if I keep practicing. I'll go do that right now.
Oh, RS Children patch is working good. That's good. Look, I've got the RS Children patch for Falskaar, so that's good. Speaking of trees. Yeah, I can't see why not, Michael. Unless he adds new trees and they sort of clip with my settlements. But I don't think he does he? I just think it's just a replacer. So if it's just a replacer, a standard replacer, shouldn't be an issue. Oh, and that's something else I want to talk about. Just quickly, I think I talked about this in the previous stream, but again, I did a lot of testing with trees. I tried Happy Little Trees, and I tried that other guy's trees. I can't remember the author's name. Whatever. Most recent mod author that's put out some new trees for the Rift and whatever, bigger trees or whatever. Can't remember his name now. It's gone. But I tried various different tree mods, and they all were really, you know, not so much happy little trees. That was fairly good for performance, but they all sort of suffered or had performance hits around the rift. That was without an EMB, you know. You know, that's it. Thank you. You've got it. Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting, and I don't really think, you know. Again, it's so much the tree mods themselves, although they do deploy bigger meshes by varying degrees and textures. The rift is a funny area, a bit like Whiterun, and it can be performance heavy. Even, you know, even if you're not using a tree mod, depending, you know. So yeah, anyway, that's what I find. But I found just with those patches, it took away the edge, the strain on the 3D tree, you know, on the whole system. Because 3D, there's nothing wrong with 3D trees, but when you're running a high-end EMB and everything else, performance takes a hit. Okay.
We have trade with Tamriel and had ships run back and forth for hundreds of years. So they know about us, though we are certainly out of the way. We aren't even sure how it was done 700 years ago. This is certainly something I would like to look into sooner or later. The technology could provide useful for us, for all of Nern. And it would give Brother Thorlo something to do. What? What led him to believe that? Such a statement cannot be taken lightly. This is bad news.
Bad
Could very well
news.
mean the start of another war. Thank you for
Yeah. You should be, mate. It makes a huge difference. You can just run an EMB color correction, which isn't very high performance, but when you start adding the particle patches, you know, all those effects, all the different effects you can apply. I mean, the game can look great, but shit me, you know, an EMB will eat up your resources very quickly. And then with 3D trees as well, because, you know, because of the nature of the meshes, the way Matthew builds, and then the quality of the textures, they're a big hit as well, a bigger hit. So when you stick all these things together, yeah, it comes at a cost. But again, you know, some small patchwork and adaptation, and you can basically virtually have almost everything that you want. So yeah. Okay, so what have I just done? And what am I doing? Oh, that's not it. Okay, off we go then. And we'll...
really necessary?
Oh, don't be a baby. Guys, that's really necessary. Oh! Okay. Okay, how long have I been going? Oh, God, I tell you what. I feel like I've been going for hours. I've actually got pins and needles for some reason today. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's head to wherever it is we're going. And again, just be aware, like I say, folks, at the moment it feels fine, but we are running a lot here, so let's see how things pan out. I've got to run the road, really, haven't I, to get round the... But we'll do it properly. I was going to jump over the mountains because I could, but I won't. I'm going to do this properly, and I'm not going to rush, because we don't have to finish Falskaar all in one go. Today, I mean, you know, I got a bit racy with Worm's Tooth and reflecting, you know, I'm just going to try to enjoy what I'm doing a bit more. It's just I got so much, you know, I mean, you know, I got so much going on all the time in terms of work, checks, people asking me stuff, you know. Sometimes that sort of pressure does build up, and I just start to race forward, and sometimes you've got to put the brakes on and say, no, fuck it, slow down, you know, and that's what I need to do a little bit. Just slow down, enjoy this, because soon enough, even though I intend to play and carry on playing actually with these load orders and that, because I'm enjoying it and I want to carry on. What am I saying? They will reduce once I get the mod pack out, okay? I'll probably do them maybe once, twice a week, and then I've got to get on with my builds and other stuff, but I am enjoying it, and now I've got the second screen and the big graphics card, and I can do all this stuff. It's so much more fun. I'm enjoying it so much more, and it's so much more or less stress. It's still loads of stress. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of hard work constantly, but what I'm saying is everything is so much easier. So it's nice. It's pleasurable. I'm enjoying it. So thank you, everyone. I won't go on, and because I know people don't like it when I go on. They say to me, "You don't need to go on." Nesbit, you said thank you. Don't go on, but you know. So I won't go on. But I think it's down here if I remember rightly. We're going to the Friary. But yeah, so it's it's a pleasure at the moment. I can see comments easy. I've got a nice card that gives me some great screenshots and allows me to, run more, do more, create more. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, it's good, and I'm enjoying this. Playing other mods as well. The only thing of 3D trees, I'm not normally very critical of mods or any mod author generally. I try not to be, but these are lovely close up, but their LODs look shit for me. Well, no, they don't look shit. That's not fair. These just don't really sometimes. There's just something about them. They're distance LODs. I mean, when you go to Riften, you'll see what I mean. The bigger trees, looking across the bay and looking across the Riften docks and everything, look okay, but there's so many of these, and actually that reminds me of something I want to do. I want to reduce these just because there's so many of them. I just don't like them. It's a preference thing, really. I mean, up close, I like these trees. Oh, that was it. I remember what I wanted to do. I'm going to change up. I'm going to run Matthew's green aspens. They look far better. I remember it. I did it ages ago. I tried his green aspens, right, and it looked a lot better. And I'm a creature of habit, like so many other people. I just load up Matthew's trees. I forget about the green aspens. I run the LODs, and I just go with it. But I remember he's got some green aspens, and so it changes the colours, which changes the LOD setup, which changes the overall feel of the game. And I must do that. I'm going to change that up for this mod pack, because these are all so dark, and it looks so much better with my setup. I remember, I thought about it the other day, I forgot about it. I thought about it, I forgot about it. I must remember it. Am I going the right way? I think I am, yeah. So, I must remember to do that before I release this mod pack, because they just look better. Oh, yeah, it's a good point. We need to check the map. Is the map okay? Well, it seems okay, I think. And we're going here. Okay, so I'm on the right way. I'm on the right path, I mean. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm going to say it actually, folks, if you're listening later, because the guys here have support me or whatever with one thing or another, and I appreciate that. But if you are new to the People of Skyrim and you want to support or donate to my full-time body of work, and that will still got years to go yet. Oh, that's nice. I've still got some. It's one of those. Don't you just love it when that happens? Okay, let's try again. I got him anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, if you like if you've never played, or if you do get to play, or if you like what I do, or you like these streams, or you want to support my work, feel free. I always appreciate new patrons or donations, or again just thumbs up or comments or interaction on streams and stuff. Because again comments and likes on YouTube. Because that, again, helps the algorithms and all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying. So, yeah. If you like what I do, support me, in your own way. That'd be fantastic. Almost there now. I'll put this away, I think. And I won't save. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Famous last words. It crashes and then we got to start all over again. Here we go. These are the guys here, if I remember rightly. Long time. Actually, I'm so glad I'm playing this. I love Falskaar. I really do.
What brings you to the Priory?
Why?
I help Brother Thorlo tend to the Priory and keep order and There used to be another prior here, Brother Vernon. While we wanted to research slowly and cautiously...
Again, if you wonder what's going on with these guys' faces, okay? If you're not an EMB user, it's raining now, so the author... has applied a cube map that makes them look glossy or wet, okay? And that's why they look what they do. And again, I still haven't edited this part of the CMB. Jack, I'm curious, if you're still awake and still listening, do you like this? Do you think it's too glossy? What do you think of this wet look, yourself personally?
Probably a place where he hid things and conducted a lot of his unorthodox research.
Oh, let's just
Huh? Oh, really? You would do that for us? You can ask around if you have to.
okay. I'll just start that up.
Good day. Yes?
Please, bring me anything of interest.
I'm afraid not. He liked to test out various magics, so wherever it was, I'm afraid not. He
Okay.
liked to test out various
So I need
magics,
to. I guess this. Where's this other guy? Journal.
would be somewhere that we
Let me just see what's going on. Is he over there? Oh, he is, isn't he? Oh, I remember. Okay, all right. Yes. So what I'm saying is, if I'll show you. Look, as we're here, I'll just save this. Okay. Now we've done all that, and I'm talking about the cube map, folks. If you're not an EMB user, okay, let me show you. There's lots of different effects that you can use, and if I take off the okay, do you see now? You've got your standard game. That's your standard game, and that's with the effects. Now I haven't edited the effects. Sometimes that's a bit too glossy for me, and they can affect hair. I actually enjoy it. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I do enjoy it. I don't mind. It's just sometimes the hair looks a bit strange at times. I've got to focus. Let me just start this, Jack. Yeah. And take my earpiece out while he's talking. Yeah, I like it. I like the wet look effect, and I love the collision grass. You know, that's brilliant when the grass gets smacked by as you're running, or an NPC is knocking it. Lovely, lovely. It really is.
That couldn't be. Unless Eva is trying to start another war. Regardless, we cannot help. 700 years ago, Shore saved our ancestors so that we could flourish in this land, absorb its knowledge, not tear it apart with war. We will not help instigate another.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I love EMB. I mean, I never could really run it because I always wanted a good-looking game, and the EMB was the thing I sacrificed. I always went with other lighting mods, but now I can have my cake and eat it, so it's good fun. Right, complete. Da-da-da-da-da.
We aren't really sure. Its location would obviously suggest that it Wemmer people. We've seen no sign. The scroll is invited due to the continuous conflict in the land.
Okay, I think I've got what I need here.
The portal
I've got to return to the owl. Okay, and I'm not going to fast travel, folks. I don't want to fast travel. So, not today. I can't steal the horse. I don't understand. I'd just like to buy a horse, actually, and have a ride on a horse. I don't think I can buy a horse here, can I? Oh, well, whatever. We won't worry about that right now. I'll just gently run on back while I talk. Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. Mouse just gone over. Okay, right. Yeah, I really love... I better save just in case, 'cause after all that question stuff. Okay. So, yeah, I really love the EMB presets and playing around with them. You know, I was a bit concerned with this one because I couldn't put my finger on some of the things I needed to do, but I haven't rushed it, and slowly over time I've picked up on the little elements I was missing. And one of the stupid things I did, and I didn't realise, is I was wondering why my days were so damn dark, and I took you know, the time of day, all the rest of it, for granted, because I thought I'd set that the way I wanted it, and I left it. And I was mucking around with all these other things, and I realised I'd mucked up the time of day. I changed the wrong section, so the time of day, or dawn, wasn't until 1 o'clock. That's why everything was so dark. So I worked that one out about 4 or 5 days ago, and ever since then I feel a lot more happier about this preset, and I probably will load it up, not for use with anything else, but the lighting mod I'm using for TPOSC, and it will be uploaded as a separate upload for PC users and EMB users for TPOSC, Lux Via, and the actual lighting mod that I'm using it for. So yeah. So it's what I'm saying is it's coming on, and I'm happy with it, you know. And I've realised some of the cock-ups that I made along the way, and why things weren't the way they should be. Like I say, it's another reason. This is why I still enjoy playing Skyrim, you see, and making mods, and I'm getting a bit, coming back to the village, I'm getting some tension here. I can feel it. Because I'm go back to what I was saying, even after 10 years, there's still so much to learn, to do, to constantly, you know, address or improve, and it's just enjoyable. I mean, you know, like I said, I grew up with the original Space Invaders and all the rest of it when that all came out, and I've always been in the games. I guess I was a child of that culture's creation, you know, that part of me, you know, like all of us born in that time, the Ataris and all the rest of it. And when you started off with that and you've seen the advancement, I guess no more than kids of today, right? By the time they're my age, right, the way shit's going to be moved on is going to be unbelievable for them. And one day they might be reflecting and thinking on what was to what is. But still, for me, I know there's more modern games and all the rest of it. But I still think Skyrim in itself is a great title.
Sure.
Oh, all right, okay. If we didn't have the mod authors and all the rest of it, maybe not so much. It could still be an enjoyable game. But, you know, where am I going? In terms of, around here. In terms of, I'll take the earpieces out, I can hear NPCs. You know, in terms of quality, you know, again, I keep going back to blended roads. I just love looking at these bloody roads. And 2020 textures and the leaves and, you know, the fences and the horses and the fluffy horses and the fluffy animals and, you know, the NPCs, and it just goes on and the skies, and I just love it. You know, the little kid in me never grew up. Well, I've grown up as an adult, if you like, but, you know, I'm not like Peter Pan. I wouldn't say I was like that, but always childlike, always enjoy playing, you know, when the time's right, you know, and when I got to deal with adult and serious things, I deal with those, but never take life too seriously if I can, although I sometimes do. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to the Jarl's place, because I'm just waffling now, I'm just talking about things, you know. But yeah, I just love it, you know, these steps and everything, just lots of little things. I love aesthetic things, you know, like I like music and stuff like that, you know. I write my own music for my guitar. I wouldn't say I was most gifted guitarist, but I love to hammer out on the guitar and write my own music, my own poetry and all that sort of stuff, you know. Just that creative aspect of living, I just love it, you know. And I appreciate it in other people too. So, you know, regardless of how that creation comes. So, yeah.
Have you spoken with Brother Thorlo? Unless he instigates war. He sent men to kidnap and interrogate one of our people, and he blankets the land with his mercenaries. Is that not a declaration of war?
Yes, I'd say so. Let's go beat them up. Let's go chop their heads off.
Go to the docks and kill all the bandits. Ask him if he learned anything helpful while the bandits were there.
Oh, I remember. I've had a clear picture in my mind's eye. I remember it exactly. I remember. Hold on. I remember exactly where I'm going. Oh, or what's coming next. I really enjoyed this bit. I actually. Oh, sorry, that's already been said. Sorry, I thought that was a new post. All right, bear with me. Ignore that. I thought I was reading something new there. And again, there is a pool in this village, folks. A big pool there. I felt that as I come out. These leaves are going to make a big difference as well, because these are high quality W skeevers. Transparent leaves. They're high quality. They're really nice. But in a big area, they add up to the frames being used as well. So where are we going now? To the docks, I know. Army of Greed. Oh, all over. Okay, all right. So, I'm not going to rush, folks. I'm going to travel the roads of Skyrim, and if you want to join me and stay with me, feel free. There's a horse I thought I could buy here somewhere, isn't there? I'm sure I could buy a horse. I want to go on a horse. Still, now there is a big pool in this village. I'm going to have to do some reduction big time around here. I can feel it. Who sells the horses, and can I get them any time of day? Was it the elves? There's some elves here, if I remember rightly. I can't see much at the moment. Let's see what's going on.
Do you need something? See ya.
Who sells the horses? Alright, I'm going to go through to the daytime so I can see what I'm doing. I just want to pick up a horse if I can to travel. Just want to travel in style, really. Oh, the night skies look nice in the background there. That's good to see. And again, darkness as we get into early light. And then back, here we go. Okay, what time of day is it? Is it 8? Okay, it is, it's 9. Right.
Oh, hello.
And it's looking nice. So,
Do you need something? On your way out, let Kanari
look
know
like
if
you could
need
handle
my
your
ah,
own fight.
here we go, folks. Oh, sorry if I just...
I think the only spare horse we have in town is Gabriel's. He
Ah,
doesn't
okay.
use it anymore, so he may sell it to you.
Okay. Gabriel's.
Safe travels.
Let's find Gabriel then, I guess. Who's Gabriel? Can't remember off the top of my head. What have we got here? Where can we go? Who's Gabriel? Oh, let's just check that other guy's name out. I can't remember. It's not these guys, I don't think. But I'll just double check so I don't... No.
Our
No,
crops
okay.
in Amber Creek.
Dun, 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 dun. I could steal it, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to... Oh, is that the smith? Or maybe one of those lots. Let's have a look. Again, I'll run a bit harder as well and see if I get any performance issues. I thought the smith... Who's the smith? It was not the smith.
Good morning.
No. Oh, what's all this? This vaguely rings a bell. Oh, they're just... Okay, alright. So who's left then? Oh, maybe... let's go in the shop a minute. I'll just see if I can pick up anything. Oh, perhaps I just walk on foot. And if I bump into him, I bump into him. Rather than muck around. I could just steal the horse, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's get on with the quest. Let's get to this ship and kick some ass.
Need something?
Need something? No. Okay. Alright, onward then. Stuff it. I think he's in a farm kind of on the outskirts of town. Okay, in the direction I'm going. It sort of rings a bell. Let's have a quick look down. Or is it the other way, outskirts? We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't remember. It's been a long time since I've played. So there's certain key moments, of course, in areas that I remember really well. But it's all those little touches. Again, that's why it makes it fun to play it again. I know there's a farm that does sausages or something out this way. Some nice beef or something, if I remember rightly. Is that correct? I just vaguely remember that, I tell you. I quite like that touch. It did some kind of special sausages or some crap like that. And when I say crap, I mean crap like in a generally when I use that word, I mean it in a good way. So, don't take that as a derogatory remark. Okay, let's just have some fun, see what happens, because there's much I don't remember. But again, I mean, it looks quite nice. Time of day. Okay, nice water. I like that. So E&B's working well. The E&B water's working well and everything. Wavy ripples, that's good. We'll go this way. We'll adventure out offbeat a bit. Make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Okay.
No.
How unfortunate for you. Hello? I failed. I knew it.
I should have checked if I was going the right way. Whoop! Hey! And this is what I love about Skyrim, folks. And just, you know, it's the best open world mod game going. I don't get, you know, still, you know, I love Dragon Age, right? The first two were brilliant. The first was outstanding. Dragon Age was that's my second favourite game, right? Dragon Age, Skyrim Dragon Age. And the first was outstanding. The second was okay. I still liked it a great deal. It was very good, very attached to it in terms of a game. The third pissed me off no end. It was a real letdown. And I didn't even really give it a chance. Within like 2 hours, it just turned me way off. I don't know why. Maybe one day I should give it another go. Maybe it's just the wrong time or something. But yeah, but I love Dragon Age. But in terms of open world, there's no other game like Skyrim for open world as far as I'm concerned. If you think I'm wrong, you tell me. If you think there's something better, let me know. And one day when I got some pennies, I'll give it a go. But you know, from what I've seen of other games and so on, there's no other game like Skyrim for the open world, you know. To just jump around and, you know, be as free as a bird wherever you go, you know. And again, I will say it, you know, people mock the game a lot, but what other game does what Skyrim does in terms of the open world? None that I'm aware of, you know. And yeah, you know, it's got its humorous moments or whatever, but for me now, you know, again, just moving into this distance LODs and everything, and again, the people that create the distant LODs and everything blends in beautifully. You know, I just love it. You know, it's just another thing with the new setup I've got. It's just so nice. It's just, you know, it just feels so damn good. Where am I going? Make sure I'm going the right way again. It's going to be heading this way. Yep. I keep forgetting. Do you know what? It's again. This is what happens when you don't play. I forget to just look at my HUD, because normally I play Skyrim so often. I know Skyrim so well, of course. I play without my HUD on, so I can take nice screenshots. And now I've got my HUD on, I forget to use it. It's like the other day I noticed when I was playing Worm's Tooth. I was saying, oh, where's the enemies to? Instead of just looking at my HUD and looking, you know, where the target is, like now, for example. Just silly things like that, you know. It's just, you know, just silly things like that. So, yeah, but we're off to kick some bandit ass and save the people that are tied up and trapped. Okay. Oh, we come out of there, don't we, later on? We jump down here into this water, if I remember rightly. Excuse me. From the town. Am I going to just jump over these mountains? I think I am, actually. Because I can. Because, again, part of my cheat pack. I've only got a few cheats, but I like doing this. And this is actually, I like this as well, because I learned years ago, excuse me, you can, when you do things like this and you jump over mountains or whatever, it's another good way of testing, looking for errors, because if there's any sort of issue or ambiguity, oh Christ, you know what I'm saying, between cells, sometimes coming from obscure directions, you'll get a crash where you won't get them in any other way. Just something I've picked up on over the years, and so it's another reason I like to run all over Skyrim in many different directions with my mod, especially with TPOSC, and which I've done. Oh, let's see if we can take these out. Let's have some fun. No, not high enough. Nowhere near enough elevation. Let's try that. Oh, he's moved on me. Come on. Oh. You can see the there's some I got him. You can see there's some landscape work there. Look. Oh, nice. Quite good. There's some. Let's just see what happens as we pass through. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay. So that's just a LOD and the creation of the LODs. It's and again, you probably wouldn't see it because of the way I address the area. But like I say, you get to see a lot of things you wouldn't normally see otherwise. If you don't mind a bit of cheating because you won't fall from when you're jumping, try out a good jump mod. I recommend it. It's good fun. You can do a lot of exploring with it. It's a good way of testing things as well. In lots of different ways. I'll tell you. So it's one of the reasons I use it. It's a good tool. It's a tool for me that allows me to check some things out in a different way. Like the music in the background, folks. The Falskaar music. There's that collision on the grass that we're talking about. Just love that. Just it. You know, I mean, it's just such good fun. It's great. I love it. Okay, we feel doesn't touch wood doesn't feel so bad around here at the moment. So now we're moving in on the port here. Now you can see. I remember because I'd always come in via the back end here. In fact, did I? I did. This is when I was testing previously. So I'm gonna apply that potion in a minute. Let me think about what I'm doing. I'm going to just try to come above them as I've got a potion and just jump in. Actually, yeah, let's, I know what I want to do. Stuff the sword. Stuff the arrow. I mean, bow and arrow. Let's go. Oh, actually, let's have some fun. I might die, but let's have some fun. I think I'm there. I am. Okay, good. So let's. He's already picked up on me. Oh, that's rubbish. Cool. Cool. Yeehaw. Oh, that was easy. That was too fucking easy. Oh, come on. Perhaps I should have turned my settings up. But I guess as a test, you know, it's okay. Where are they? Ah, okay. Yeah, untie them. We'll untie them. Well, come on then, you've untied. So what's going on here? Oh, is there more? Untie all captives first. Oh, okay, right. So that's nice to see RS children running well.
Back to Skyrim then.
Thank you for what you did. You were getting ready to make a move. I couldn't let them do anything to fight.
But the game's looking nice for me. I like, you know, the look of it. So Falskaar, I'll tell you what, Worm's Tooth did seem in places a little bit bright, but I was aware some of the exteriors, well, they're actually interiors, were over bright, but then I had increased my light setting. What does he just ask me?
Actually, yes, I do. They were staying in the Hjalma Armory, just northwest of here.
Okay.
You're looking for them, aren't you? Here, let me mark it on your map for you.
Thank you very much. That's the quest update. Okay, that's good.
Alright, if you insist. It's mostly covered in ruins. There's the old lighthouse.
I'll just forward him. I just want to go through some of his chats.
Ancient Nordic fishing village. Besides you saving us from the bandits, if you're looking for, there are stories about that place. A long time now we got married. Well, I do need some help getting Freya's gift. I don't suppose you'd be willing to.
I'll just do that for now, folks. And later on I can play when I want to. I'm going to go back to Worm's Tooth as well, because obviously there's quests in Worm's Tooth that I want to play, and just for the enjoyment of it, really, and to carry on testing. But I'll do that in a more relaxed stage later on down the line.
However, it was all Freya had left of her. I want to give Freya. It won't be the real thing. However, he'll need a vet. He can then remake. The tricky part is, they still walk the cave, but they. If you do all this and get me the necklace, I'd be forever in your Skyrim. You'd need to take a boat. Well, all right, if you insist.
Okay. Again, I just want to check little elements everywhere, folks. Okay, bear with me. I just want to play a bit, check out certain things. Matthew's 3D walkways, my favourite. Even that over Puffershire and his recent stuff. I just love Matthew's work. It's high quality stuff. Not that to say other mod authors aren't. I just favour Matthew's work. So. Okay, so, right, journal. So now we're off to this fort. What time is it? I'm going to keep going. Just bear with me in one moment, folks. I'm just going to go and grab some water from the kitchen, right? Because I'm really bloody thirsty. Okay, so hold on a sec. I'll be a second. Okay, I'm back. I needed some water badly. I'm just going to get myself sorted. Okay. Right. Take it. Okay, so hopefully... There we go, that's better. Right. To the fort. Let's kick some more ass. Or get my ass kicked, one or the other. But again, very nice. Again, you know... I'm really beginning to like this preset. It's just, again, I think with Matthew's green aspens, it will look even better. You know, so, but yeah, and I did slightly darken up or use more contrast and change the color correction settings a bit as well. So, but it's interesting on this island. I do very much like it. It's okay. It's good. It's looking good. The preset's looking good. So we'll get on to this fort. Advance this quest some further. But again, for those of you who are persistent, I know some people are at work or will watch this later. But you know, Michael and Jackie's still with me. Thanks so much for being with me. It's always nice to play with the other people watching or just interacting. It's just a bit dull and boring on your own, to be honest here. So it's always good to have someone there. I mean, even if you sort of, I expect most people potter around in the background while they listen to streams. I know I do. And pipe in if I've got something to say or just listen to what someone's saying. But yeah, it is nice to have people join you, you know. It's good. And again, if there's any anomalies in the landscapes here, it's got nothing to do with TPOSC because I don't do nothing to Falskaar, obviously. So it would be a mod issue and nothing to do with this mod pack, whatever, or anything like that. Oh, here we go. We're here already, coming up, I think. So I'm going to go in this particular example, or this particular, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got shouts as well. Not many at the moment, but some. Okay. Ooh. Oh, he's tough. Oh, I should watch myself. Oh, I took a couple of hits. That's pretty good. And again, I can't see any messages right now, guys and girls, because again, as I say, when I scroll in and out with my mouse, my message box is scrolled up, so I can't see any current messages. So I'll have to sort that in a sec. Let's just see if I can get it back. I can't. It's not moving. Oh, that's great. I'll have to come out in a sec. I'll just deal with these bandits. 'Cause I'm Dragonborn. Ah! Oh, hello. Okay, let's go. No, not quite. Oh, hooray! Have some of that. Love it. Okay, I've just got to get my screen back so I can see if anyone's said anything. All right, bear with me a sec. What am I doing? I wonder if I can. No, it's not moving at all at the moment, so I'm going to come out. I don't like doing that, really, to be honest with you, coming out, because okay, no one said anything, because I don't know how that affects the potential of the stream, really, or the game itself, you know, because you're switching screens and everything. It shouldn't hurt, I guess, but just, you know. Anyway, okay, now anyone else? I think that's it. Actually, it's just the fort now, isn't it? Oh, but I love the fort textures, really nice. And I sorted out my I changed up my waffling. Bear with me, I remember in a sec what I've changed up. I have changed up and gone back to Skyland Markarth textures. Oh, and something very interesting, folks. I made some changes made some updates for DynDOLOD 3, updated to the latest version because I hadn't the alpha version. I did some other small changes as well in terms of overwrites and stuff. And Markarth looks quite good now. Markarth Heights, I said don't generate LODs for it. It didn't look that good, but actually it does with my recent update. I'll show you in the next stream or you know when we next go to Markarth. Markarth Heights actually looks quite nice now, so it doesn't look as bad as it did in the previous stream. So in fact, I'm going to go bow and arrow now. I think we've had some magic. Let's go back to some. We've had some sword. Oh, it's done it again. The stupid. See, whenever I do that, every time I scroll my mouse, the bloody. Let's see if I can just. There we go. Okay, that does the trick. I remember that. If I do that, that will.
Hello?
Oh.
There you are.
And there you go.
What's that?
I vaguely remember this. It's interesting. Oh shit, he moved on me. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so far so good, folks. Everything. I shouldn't tempt fate, but you know everything seems to be playing out okay. I thought, if I remember rightly, I could. No, I wanted to see if I could shoot through that and be a clever ass, but no. Right in his throat. Too soon indeed. Oh, what? How did I miss that? Really? I fucking love it. Sorry. Just the way he goes down is brilliant. Ah, have that. Thank you. Actually, I guess I should have a look at my inventory at the moment. Sorry. Oh, I get a bit excited sometimes. Ice really bothers me, but I think at this particular stage we'll whack that on. How does it look? Oh, it looks good. Oh, I like that. Yeah. We'll have some of that, folks. I take it you still hear me okay and nothing's changed there. You let me know if you can. Hee. Okay, let's go. Oh, me. Brilliant. Phew. I find Falskaar so much more sedate, less sort of. I don't know. I just think it's. I mean, again, different mods. They all do different things, and they all have their pros and cons. But what I like about Falskaar, I can just gently, for the best part, you know, just go through this quest, and I mean, even if I'm not cheating with my bow, you know, it's Oh, I'll tell you what I want to try. Have I got a dagger? I haven't, have I? I don't know if I'll get away with it actually, because my sneak's not very high at the moment. Let's okay. Look at that, look. Hardly moving, he picked up on me. God, sucks.
Knew it. I let you do that. I'll give you that one.
Oh, I better. Ah! Die, you shit! Cool. Oh! Bastard! Gonna have to finish the stream later. Hey, and you, Michael, thanks for joining me, mate. I appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep. And I'll see you on the other side, all right? Take care, mate. Thanks again. Okay, let's let's go again then, folks. Whew. God, he gave me a kicking. Woo! Bastard, bloody cat. I'm going to stick an arrow in his throat.
What was that noise? I knew it. To play, I failed.
Okay, here we go. Brilliant. Okay, folks. That was funny. That was funny. Woo. Okay. All right. How long have I been going? An hour or so. And touch wood, no issues. Let's smooth as butter. So that's good. That looks nice too. I like that. I like the clouds and everything. I don't mind the rain so much, you know. As long as there's light. And in this particular setup, with the cube map that's being used, there seems to be a good amount of light. So that's pretty. I like that reflection and stuff. Okay, so let me think. I'm going to go for another 10 minutes maybe. And just have a gentle run. Where are we going? We're going back to the village, I think, aren't we? And I'm going to do a patch this afternoon for Amber Creek, for 3D trees, just to reduce the load on Falskaar, because in this particular setup, because like I say, I'm using a lot. What time of day is it? Okay, yeah, we're getting to the night. You know, I am using as I said, a lot of quality textures and trees, so on and so forth, EMB, blah, blah, blah. So, like Skyrim in the Rift area, Amber Creek is going to be thinned out a little bit, okay? And other parts of this island, just for performance issues. Or, better performance. There's no actual issues, except for the fact that it does pull a little bit. It is quite heavy. Especially with this rain and this cube map and everything as well. It seems a bit, But anyway, like I say, I'll just reduce the trees and we'll have a better performance. Now, can I get to Amber Creek? Where am I going? I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. I am, really, aren't I? Let's head towards that arrow. So, back to Amber Creek. We'll stop at Amber Creek and we'll continue when I next have some time to myself, folks, which will be when the missus goes out with the lad. We'll just jump over there, speed things up. Go. Thank you. Woohoo. When they go to the grandparents next or whatever, and I've got some time to myself, probably be 3 or 4 days, maybe 3 days, something like that. I'll probably have some time to myself. And I'll do a stream then. But if you join my Discord, look, you can always get to see when I've post a stream or whatever, or any other information on the mod packs and so on. And if you like TPOSC or you like what I do, like I say, support me in your way. If you can throw some coin my way, I appreciate it. I do this full time. So yeah, any donations or or any kind of support, you know, supporting the YouTube channel, voting it up, making comments, whatever, is appreciated. Okay, whatever you can do, I appreciate it. And again, I'm just noting in my head really where these pools are. Here by the giant camp, it's quite big. I can feel there's a stagger, you know, a sign of distress with everything I'm running. So like I say, if I thin out the trees, that just helps the performance of the mod pack. And again, I'm just going to roll through to the day, just simply because it's nice to finish when it's nice and bright and you can all see better in the stream. We'll have plenty of night excursions in the quests and whatever, in different light examples as we go along, okay? But as I'm coming to the end of the stream, I'm just going to whack this forward. Hopefully we'll get some nice light to cut in as the day moves on. Okay, right, back to Amber Creek. Amber Creek, here we go. Again, the E and B collisions there, just love that. I guess not so strongly noticeable because I've reduced the grass quite heavily for my preferred taste. Oh, for yourselves, you know, I mean, it's some earlier stream. Oh, here we go, look. I just need to tool up, I guess. They haven't noticed me yet. Let's take advantage of stealth. What's he doing? He's going back. Oh, come on. Let's get some bloody elevation on it, for God's sake. Thank you. Okay. Okay, are we there, or is this a camp or something? This is a camp, I think. Isn't it? In fact, I've got a mountain in front of me, I think. That's probably a bandit camp. I wouldn't be surprised. What's going on here? Okay, that's going to be useful for later. Onward. And again, over the mountain we're going to go. Just to speed the process up. Again, I'm using a jump cheat, obviously, folks. I mean... Again, I do like doing this actually, and I won't explain why, but I like doing this for several reasons. But I like jumping over mountains. It's good fun. Come on, give me some lift. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, back to the waterfall. Lovely, lovely. I like this waterfall. Bear. Where is he? Oh, that's lovely. I'm saving. I'm coming back here for some screenshots later. Bear with, folks. Lovely jubbly. Again, like I say it again, I love Skyrim. You know, I know it's a 10-year-old game, and yeah, okay, sometimes the questing and doing the same quests can be a little bit tedious, but there are so many mods out there that provide you with you can do other things, you know. So much to do. Like I say, there's no other open world game like it as far as I'm concerned. I just hope E6 really is the dog's bollocks at the end of the day, that they go up a level. Do you know what I mean? They should be able to by the time they bring that game out, because it would have been quite a few years, you know. So hopefully E6 will be something very special. And I hope that the open world is twice as big. In fact, 3 times as big. That would really please me. You know, I mean, so you can run round and get lost and run round for hours. Do you know what I mean? I would just love that. That would be... That's what I want. I want a massive open world game, and with lots and lots to do and lots of opportunities as well. You know, lots of different side quests and smaller quests and blah blah blah. Okay, we're almost back. It's I think we're almost back. Are we almost back? Oh no, we still got some way to go, haven't we? Where am I going? Oh, damn it. Okay. That's because I was lost in what I was playing around. Let's get to Amber Creek, okay? over the mountain. Hey, Alexander. Bug fix. Well, not a bug fix, but your rock's raised there, mate. Need to sort that out. I think we'll forgive him, folks. It's a great game. It's a great mod. Easily done, I'll tell you. Over such a huge world. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to have a glass of water. I'm very parched. Whew. So nice. Very pleased with that. And I'll just repeat myself again, folks. I will be doing a stream again soon, maybe in the next 3 days or so. We'll be continuing playing Falskaar. There'll be a patch for Falskaar, removing some of the trees around here because it's quite a heavy, with Matthys trees and an EMB, right? It's quite heavy on, you know. I know I'm in stream and that adds to the pressure of the graphics on the graphics card. But even from previous experience in the past, I know Falskaar running Matthys 3D trees can be quite heavy in places. So I will be reducing a few of the trees, just disabling them, that's all. So, you know, there's a bit of a release on your setup, so you've got a bit more juice. And so that, you know, I mean, you don't have any potential issues there in terms of resources, especially if you're running like I am, some parallaxed ground textures in EMBs and all the rest of it, so on and so forth. Bloody, blah, you know the score. Where am I going? Amber Creek. Okay, so we're almost back home, or to Amber Creek, if you like. And I'm going to continue very soon with this. I'll do my testing. I'll continue with my local testing outside of the streams, so I can continue perfecting this mod pack for the People of Skyrim Complete, and it will soon be done. It's going really well. I'm really pleased. We'll continue with more Skyrim testing. We'll continue main quests, the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We're going to do Vigilant, and as time goes by, we'll keep testing this mod pack. And over the time, you'll get new mod packs as well for the People of Skyrim Complete, all right? So, you know, you can enjoy it and you don't have to do all the work. I'll basically do it for you. All you've got to do is load up the mod packs, as long as you don't fuck around. Or if you do change it up, you know what you're doing, you can have a good time. And you can have a good time with AE or SE. All you have to do is adapt the scripts for, you know, like Power of Threes, or for, you know, whatever sort of, for example, if you're using iEquip, you need certain scripts and certain SE scripts and so on and so forth. Depending on your Skyrim version, it's either AE or SSE, you know, so the scripts that you're running, that's the only difference. I'm using AE, but you can use this load order. It's all SSE compatible. All you do is you just change up the scripts you use. Instead of using the AE scripts for the Anniversary Edition, you'd use the SSE scripts in the relative files, you know, for your SSE setup. You know what I'm saying, you know. So, and down the line, I will make a few more patches for a few more mods. There's some mods I'm never going to be able to patch for. Legacy of the Dragonborn's never going to happen with TPOS2. Sorry, with TPOS Complete. It's just way too much to do, and you know, unless I feel, oh God, am I running? I've been yopping. And where am I going? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm running around in circles. That's because I'm talking. Duh. I've got to focus here, right? I'm just going to go for it. So what I was saying is, yeah, you can use TPOSC with AE or SSE, all right? And you should be able to use this mod pack. It's just a case of changing up the scripts, okay? I can't believe I've done that. It's because I was following the road and I was just shopping away, like, in my own little world. In fact, let's just fast travel now. Stuff it. I'm tired, folks. Forgive me. I'm a bit knackered now. It's been a long playthrough. So I'm just going to fast travel to Amber Creek. I'm going to save up. Okay. And we'll continue from here the next time. Next time in. Okay. So, on that note, if you have joined me at any stage, or you watch this later, okay, I really appreciate it, folks. I'm Nesbit. You're the people of Skyrim. I'll see you in the next stream. And if you join me, thanks so much. Jack, Michael, to anyone else, or if you're watching this later, thanks for supporting the work, and I hope you like what you see. If you've never used TPOSC before, give it a go, or wait for the mod pack to come out and give it a go. You'll enjoy it. You know, it offers something different, I think. Anyway, there you go. I will see you all soon. Okay, good gaming, folks. Okay, let's just come out of there and I'll just shut down. See you soon.